Hi, welcome back to SAP Business Object Processing Framework demo series. So in last session, we saw how we can model the query, and also we saw how we can simply implement the logic to get the keys and export the key information. When we execute the query, we get the result out of that node. So that we saw it. So today we see how we can implement the filter parameter of the query, which we have modeled as part of the previous session. So we have a query class, we have a filter structure. So for this filter structure, let me open this filter structure. So let's open this query class first. Hmm. So let me open a separate session to have the C11, and you go with that. Um, you go with that. Okay. So first thing is, let's see if I have a filter parameters applied. Okay, so we want to have a case ls selection param equal to attribute name, which I can get it from my interface or et order. What's my interface name? So in the interface we have the query parameters which we defined as part of our query structure. So I try to get this name to compare it like on the case statement ret. Okay, so this is my se query attribute, and from which node level, and what is my query name. Yes, on that, what is my name of it. So let's have a matnr. Okay, similarly I will also model for the order id, and same way you can I use the control d to double the line for other attributes in my query parameter. So customer id, should I have any other field? A user id create. Okay, so based upon that, I just want to write the logic for a few attribute. So for these, what I'm going to define, so you can generate the query dynamically whatever it is possible, but since I know very few fields which I'm having it as part of my query structure, filter structure, I'm going to define a range for it. So you can go with the dynamic option also. So I say lr matnr range type range of matnr. Okay, and then similarly data lr order type range of. Okay, so let me go back to my structure and verify it. What is my order type? Okay, this is my order type. So customer id is this one is BOF user IDs here. Okay, so for the user I will go with lr user id type range of slash BOPF slash user id. You can go with anything. So I just created three range structure. Whenever these attributes are populated, what I'm going to do, move the value from um I am hoping that should work. Move corresponding, or otherwise you can use move statement. So app and sign equal to selection param. mm, That should work. So pretty much the same approach. You can go for it all the values, whatever you having it in your selection param query interface structure. You move it to the um, corresponding range structure which we defined it. So we having it order ID, and I'll go with customer ID. But I don't have anything called customer ID. Um, I would say data L R ID type range of char 10. This is what my data element. So I just use this here. And then I have user ID. So all the values, whatever I'm having it in my selection param, it's been moved to my range table. So now I'll just go and select the value from the um, read the values from the database table. So we are getting few attribute from item, few attribute from the root. So we should go for a join here. So otherwise you can define a CDS view to get that. So select DB key as key from. I also want to go with order item table. So I'm not sure about it. Let me open the separate session and open the business object. I don't want to go back and come back again from the development place. So just want to open another session parallel to verify my table. So in my business object, I'll have my information. Okay, so this is my table. Since I want the key from my order item because this is part of my item node, right? So inner, okay, as a, so you do here the same way as a mm, into table et key in inner join with my root table. Okay, sorry for that. It's like as b. Okay, so what is the joining condition on a parent key equal to b db key? Okay, so we know that order root and order item, it's a parent child relationship. So the corresponding parent key on my item table holds my order root db key value. So that's the reason I'm just making the join like this. And so our join condition is fine, table is fine. Now the where condition, where matnr. Okay, so I'll go with a matnr equal to lr matnr, and the order id equal to lr order id, and b customer id equal to, so it's not equal to because it is a range, right? In dollar I'm going with the range in lr cust id, and similar way you can put it for the other fields. User id, I'm going with the user id change. Okay, so I'm just using that as a change. Mm, okay, I'll have it as change here. Okay. Um, NLR user. Okay, so now similarly, whatever we put it into table ET key, the same way, whatever is been read which is matching this where condition, it will be put it into the ET key. That will be exported as my via my method signature parameter. Okay, so now it looks good. Yes, there is no syntax error. I'm not sure about the MATN or whether do we need any alpha conversion, the type conversion is needed or not. Let's see. So now we activated our query class implementation. It's pretty much like whatever you're writing in the report to get your value from database table based upon your where condition. So but I just want to make sure that we get the right structure. So IAS selection parameter can be converted into work area, or maybe you should be able to do any other way also. Here this MATNR is part of your item node, so all other is part of your root node, so you should be able to build these separately, this where condition, and use the your root query as a retrieval option. Then also you call the second query from the item level, and then you just do the cross verify the values and export that. That's also possible. So you can also do the same way. You can call the root query, item query separately and get the data from the root as well as item data and map the information whichever is mapping with the condition, get, and then export that same key out of it. That's also possible. So now we good with the query implementation. In the next session we test the query class implementation, whether that is working fine or not with the selection filter parameter. Thank you.